guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Orly and this is the DIY Designer. Happy Friday. I'm so glad that you guys are here today because I gotta say, this was a totally last minute episode. I almost didn't think I was gonna get a video out this week. I was on vacation with my family in New York all week, so I didn't get any work done, obviously. And then I got home and I was like, still in vacay mode. I was like, I had like no ideas and I started getting super stressed and then it hit me. In today's video, I'm gonna show you like 20 different ways that you can wear a silk scarf. This is such a great episode because silk scarves are available everywhere. And when I say silk, I just mean that silky vibe. You can get satin, polyester, whatever you can get your hands on, but you will find actual silk scarves at thrift stores all over the place. They have them in giant bins. You can get them for super inexpensive. You can also buy them on Amazon. Target has some really fun ones right now. So tons of options. The only thing I would say is if you can get two, either two matching ones or two that like vibe well together, meaning the pattern on it vibes well, the colors on it vibe well, the texture and the weight are similar, you're gonna have every option under the sun because for some of the dresses, it's really necessary to have two. So it's really fun. I hope that you guys love this episode. Let's do it. All right, let's start off with this V-neck wrap dress. This is such a cute one. You're gonna need two scarves for this, and these are all square scarves. You're gonna grab two of the corners and just tie a little knot in it. Do the same exact thing with the other one, so you have two pieces with knots on the top. Now put your arm through the hole so that the knot is right on your shoulder, right on the top of your shoulder there. Now basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna create an overlap kind of wrap dress with this. The belt is gonna hold everything in place. So what you wanna do is first tie your belt loose so that you have the ability to kind of overlap things properly so that you have coverage. Then once you get the lineup that you like and everything's looking good, you'll tighten your belt. The belt is gonna keep everything really secure and in place, so the belt is super important. I'm also wearing underneath this like a bodysuit and a slip skirt. That's gonna go a long way in giving me a little bit of flexibility so that even if things move, you're not seeing anything. Next, I just grabbed a pair of heels to figure out which vibe I wanted. I went with the black. The DIY butterfly ones were super fun, but as you can see, you can move around, dance around. Nothing's gonna move on you, but I do recommend definitely wearing that slip underneath. Now let's move on to this one, which is a different style. Again, you need both. So keep one of them tied at the neck and just throw it over your neck, right? So now the knot is in the back. This is gonna create a draped front halter top. Grab the bottom and tie it in the back. So now you've got a top with your slip skirt. Grab a brooch or something that's pretty and meant to be seen and fold the other scarf kind of on a like triangle, not a full triangle, a little askew, because that's gonna give you more length. Wrap it so that the point is in the back and the front is straight across. And now you have this really great open back halter neck dress that's kind of a nice little mini in the front, a little more coverage in the back, and the brooch is meant to be seen. So even though that's holding it all in place, it's pretty. If you want a lower front, you're gonna loosen that knot so that you're tying as little bit as you can, and that will drop the neckline down so that it hangs. But this is a really great, super sexy little dress, so versatile, and again, it stays put. But I still recommend wearing all of the undergarments. It's just gonna give you a lot more flexibility and you'll feel more secure. All right, on to the next one. For this version, we're gonna do this kind of like one shoulder wrap dress. There's two versions we're gonna do here. Take the one piece that's already been knotted and throw it up over your shoulder and under the arm. So now the knot is only on one side and the other side goes under your arm. Overlap the two sides and again, belt it. Now, this is what I would say. I would actually recommend for this wearing an undergarment that's meant to be seen. If you have a slip skirt like this that has a little ruffle detail or a one shoulder dress, do something because the side of this is gonna stay open because it's such a narrow scarf. So you kind of want something underneath it that looks like it's meant to be seen, but it's such a fun little mini. Now what we're gonna do is do something with a little bit more coverage, and you can see we get sort of a midi length dress by adding the secondary scarf over it. All you need to do is take that scarf and wrap it around your waist. You're gonna tie it on the opposite side of the slit. That way it fully covers the opening that I once had on the left-hand side. Now, again, because these are the same scarf, it's really seamless. The waist is seamless. On the side, I have this really fun open slit where you can see the skirt on the bottom. So it looks almost like this really fun asymmetric detail, but really it's just providing a teeny bit more coverage. Here is another version, another dress, which is really fun. You are going to take off what we just had, but again, keep both of them with the knot. You're going to go up over the shoulder. So right now we are doing them opposite. So one has the knot on the left shoulder, one has the knot on the right shoulder, and it's like a crisscross front version. Belting it again is keeping everything in place, and I actually think this one would look even better if it was a scarf that had no border, because I think the neckline would be even more flattering if it all just sort of blended in together. But it's got a lot of coverage because, again, the open side is being covered by the opposite, so they like overlap and crisscross in a perfect way. All right, here's a super high neck, really pretty back dress. I love this one so much. We are going to take one of our scarves and tie it as tight as you can at the neck so that it creates a turtleneck in the front. Now grab the second skirt and you're just going to do the same thing. Kind of figure out the right way to overlap it around your waist to give you a flattering line. I liked the way this one was coming together, having the brooch with this kind of angled red detail, and just secured it. But basically this is the same version with this high neck in the front that gives an extra detail in the back, which is really pretty the way that scarf hangs down in the back, and then a mini that's just wrapped around you however you want. Alrighty, on to the next dress. This is a really fun one. We are actually gonna use a necklace. So you need like a choker necklace that's high up on your neck. You're gonna grab the corner of your scarf and loop it up and over, tug on it until you pull it as much as you want. And normally what you would do is you would secure this underneath side right here with a little bit of a safety pin so it doesn't move. Wrap it around the back and then grab the second scarf, and again, the center of it goes in the back and that ties in the front. So again, the top and the skirt are basically like opposite each other. The top wraps around the back and is secured in the back, and the skirt wraps around the front and is tied in the front. Obviously, this bodysuit is not what I would normally wear, but I'm just doing it so that I can continuously change. Okay, this is one of the most simple go-to classic styles. It's like the handkerchief triangle tee. You just fold your scarf in half in a triangle and tie it in the back. The tie in the back should be able to cover your bra so that you've got that good coverage. And if you want, you can flip that sucker around and turn it into this. It's basically like a really cool sweetheart neck scarf top. The tie in the front will give you some coverage on your stomach, but I would actually recommend wearing like really high-waisted pants with this. I think it'd be much more flattering to just have that little sliver of stomach showing. You'll have the tie in the front. It's a really flattering shape, and it can even be tucked in and hooked into your bra. Now here's another really great one using the necklace again. We're gonna keep that necklace on and you're gonna do the same thing we did. You loop it over, tuck it, and safety pin it. Now grab the two triangles in the back and tie it. There's a few options here. One is tying it sort of loose and wearing a low bra in the back, and this creates more of like a tunic length. The looser it is, the longer the scarf can be, so you can see we get that sort of longer style. If the bra is an issue, then you're gonna tie it tight until it covers your bra, but you can see what it does is it raises up the hem. Either way, it looks really great. The hardware on the necklace makes it look much more legit. It kind of looks like it's a real top when really it's just kind of hooked and draped. Alrighty, here is another one, super classic. It's the sort of draped halter top. You're gonna grab the two corners and tie it at the top. Tie it as loose as you can at the top so you get a really nice drape in the front, and then you're just gonna tie it in the back. I got bit by a mosquito bite, and you guys are gonna see this bite like increases and increases within the next few minutes. It's not cute. You can wear this bloused out or tucked in, however you wanna do it. It's a really versatile piece, so beautiful, and it all comes down to the print and the drape of your scarf. So you want something really zhuzhy and really beautiful. If you decide to tie it really high at the neck, again, you end up with that sort of turtleneck style. That one can be worn loose out or, again, tucked in, however you wanna do it, but I love this. I think these two are my two favorite tops. Here's another really cool one, an off-the-shoulder top with a really cool detail in the back. So take it from where it was, and you're gonna put your arm through it so that the knot is on your shoulder and it's under your arm. Grab the two tails and tie them in the back. And because you've got this sort of up and over the shoulder, the back ends up with this really cool, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a reverse triangle in the back. Really pretty. It can be worn as a crop top or bloused out for more coverage, but really, really cool. I think the detail of this in the back is so pretty. All right, here's another really fun top. This is sort of like a square neck wrap top. You are going to take the two scarves and tie them together in the corners. Put your head through that hole so that you've got a tie on the right shoulder and on the left. Now grab the front of your scarf and tie it around the back, and the back of your scarf and tie it around the front. This creates a lot of coverage on the sides. You get this really pretty like overlap for the underarm, and on the shoulders you get this kind of bow detail. It's a really simple tee. It has some really nice drape and weight, really flattering, and I love the way it's got that full coverage. Now here is sort of like a vest situation. This was really fun. You're gonna take the two scarves and just tie them together, one knot. Put that knot in the back of your neck and pull everything else towards the front. Now you're gonna grab the 2 outer corners and tie it together in the back. You kind of want to tie it together pretty tight so that the back overlaps. You don't need to close the whole thing up, but you want it to overlap enough that when you're standing there, the back looks closed. Then you've got this really pretty, just like breezy, drapey vest situation. It felt great on. Now here's a couple of the really classic, really simple ways that you can wear it as a scarf. Fold your scarf into a triangle and put the triangle on the back. The 2 tails in the front, you're gonna tie in a knot, but make sure that you make the knot sort of low, like center of your chest. This is such a great classic look, and I love it. I think it really adds a lot to a super simple outfit. If you rotate it, then this is more of the classic handkerchief look with the V in the front. Again, tying it the same way, front, back, really simple, really classic. Now, here is the style that, like, I don't know, it always reminds me of like some 1960s flight attendant or something. You just basically tie it in a knot high up on the neck. You can have both tails hanging in the front, giving you a little more love in the front, or you can rotate it, put one in the back and one in the front. But either way, this is about tying it up high on the neck, tight to the neck, and then having a longer tail. Now, here is the sort of classic headscarf. I love this. I think it's so elegant and beautiful. I never feel like I can pull it off, but actually after watching this, I'm like, oh man, I kind of love it. You just, again, fold it into a triangle, put the center of the triangle on your forehead, and tie the 2 tails in the back. It really comes down to having a scarf that you love. If the print is cool, everything you make with it will look cool. All right, now let's do this sort of like turban knotted headband. This is so great. You're basically just gonna fold your scarf in a triangle and then keep folding it until you end up with one long strip. Put the center of it underneath your hair in the back and wrap up. You're gonna crisscross it and crisscross it again until you get that little turban knot in the front. Then just secure it in the back, tie it in the back, and flip your hair over. Now, after doing it, I wish that I had done my hair fully back and like teased it so there's no center part. I sort of played with it and like flopped my hair around, and when I looked at it, I'm like, oh, okay. It should have been more like that all back, but basically style it how you would style it a normal headband. But I love this. The little wrap knot in the front is so pretty. All right, now let's do a belt. This is obvious, so easy, so simple. Just grab it, the corner of it, and loop it through all your belt loops and tie a knot. You can either tie the knot center front so it hangs right down the front, or you can rotate it and have it sort of off-centered off to the side. But it's just like a really simple thing. This isn't the kind of belt I would do if you really need to like wear a tight belt, but something that just you want a little bit of like a zhuzh, go for it. So fun. Now you can add it to a handbag to add a little bit of visual interest. And because you know all the ways that you can wear this scarf, it's not the worst idea to just tie it and have it with you. You'll have so many options. Not only can you tie it to your handbag, but you can actually turn it into a handbag. Grab your scarf and tie 2 of the corners together. Now go to the other end, right? So you're gonna take it, slide to the other end, and tie those corners together. Now, when you put the knots together, and put your arm through it, you have a really awesome bag, and a bag that legitimately works. I grabbed like a book, I grabbed a t-shirt, I threw a bunch of stuff in there, but it is a really cool, chic bag that takes 2 seconds to make. That's it. We're done. Alrighty guys, that's it. There were so many amazing ways. I hope that this gave you tons of ideas and tons of inspo. I will put a few links for some silk scarves down below, along with the dimensions for the ones that I had. If you enjoyed this video, I hope that you will subscribe if you aren't already. And if you like this channel, if you're a fan of the channel and the content, I ask that you please share it with a friend. Screenshot this and share it, post it on your social, tag me, just spread the word. That would be so helpful. All right guys, I hope you have a beautiful week, and I will see you next week. Bye.